Have all these moves made the Dallas Cowboys legitimate NFC contenders?
They definitely have. When you look at the Dallas Cowboys, there are a couple things that we knew that they were. Offensively, we knew that they could score with anybody and outscore anybody. Defensively, we knew what they were. They were going to give up a ton of points. So what do? Not even getting to the personnel first, you address it right away by bringing in a new defensive coordinator, Dan Quinn. A position of where he thrived and he has experience at building a successful defense and getting it to perform at a high level. So I love that start. And then obviously what they were able to do this offseason and then in the draft with LeVar, your guy. So I believe you're not going to be a Dallas Cowboys fan. I know you hate that, but with your guy Parsons being there, I know you're going to be a Dallas Cowboy fan. But you got to think of these two guys, a head coach, and one was just a previous head coach, and Dan Quinn, Mike McCarthy, trying to get that lightning back in the bottle that he had in Green Bay. On the offensive side, he has it rolling. And then you look at defensively what they can potentially be. If this team can be anything close to what they were a couple years ago.
You know what? Soft gentleman, as we go to a commercial break here. So we're at least thought of as contenders every year as opposed to thinking about your team, which is always just
It's going to be a challenge. They're going to have to mesh. They got a lot of new pieces and now a lot of new faces, but I believe this scheme that they're going to all be playing fits their personnel a lot better than what we saw on the field and on display last season.
Yeah, as much as I love my baby boy, Stick City, Micah Parsons, going to this Dallas team, which now I figure I have to cheer for Dallas in a much larger capacity. Sean Lee was on the team as well. He just retired. Shouts out to Sean Lee for a tremendous and brilliant career. But this is still the same Dallas team that we've been looking at until they show us something differently. They have the same amount of weapons on offense that they had last year, G and Rick. Like, I look at this team and I say, can you bring in a few young guys and in their first year as rookies, can they be a catalyst on a defense that really, really needs to step it up and be at a much higher level? I think that they can make this unit better. I think they can make them more respectable. But to put the weight of the success of this team on Dan Quinn and a young group that they're going to try to mesh together to play well on the defensive side of the ball, I don't necessarily subscribe to that just yet. I look at this offense and I say they are going to have to step up and be more of what they haven't been, all right, which is winners in big games. You have to slay the dragon if you want to be the person that's recognized as, the one. And that's what this offense has to transition and do. The offensive line is getting a little older. You're looking at guys like, can Zeke get it back at this point? Or is it going to have to be Pollard that really carries the load at that position? This is a team that needs to run the ball. When you have those positions at receiver, the skill positions, you have a ton of talent. Maybe Lamb steps into a bigger role as in his sophomore year. But I still look at Dallas as a team that has to show that they can get to that level of where they can be considered a contender in the NFC. I don't know that they're a tremendous contender in the NFC East. Why? Because I don't know what we're going to get out of the New York Giants this year. I really don't. I saw them improve. They were inconsistent, but I saw improvement, which means they could be a better team. We saw a Washington football team find itself at the end of this year and end up winning the division, and that could be foreshadowing of years to come in that division. They need to focus in on the NFC East first and grow that defense so that it can compete and contend. But this offense ultimately has to step up and show that they can win in the big games as well.
What the fuck was he talking about?
Come up with this segment. He's the only person, or maybe the first person I think of who would actually immediately go to, we're back, baby. Wait a minute. You're back to what? Can I have a full screen here? Can I remind you?
Oh, here we
Greg,
go.
I hate to ask you so many questions, but I asked you about leverage versus power. When you say, if they can get back to what they were a few years ago, what is few years? Are you talking about 25, 30 years? I used to think of a few years.
What the hell was What? What the hell was all that? Good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu and Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know this isn't working. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up those football gods. Wow. I don't know what the hell I just listened to, because I got finished listening to that and it felt like it literally was like crickets, because it was literally like crickets. I don't know my password. I want to super chat. Isaac, I can't help you. You're going to have to reset your password then, my man. You have to reset your password. Dr. Phillip. What's up, Dr. Phillip? Oh, man, I left the brick outside. Another brick in the wall is outside. But anyway, I might slip out there when we mess with Philly or something. I got to be honest with you. I actually am enjoying the fact that people are discounting the Dallas Cowboys. That they are literally saying that the Dallas Cowboys, that they're ass, and that they literally just aren't the team. That they're the same old Cowboys. Let's go back over the last 25 years and look at them and say they're going to be terrible. What? Can you guys hear me? Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check the mic.
Mic sound nice, check one. My mic sound nice, check two. My mic sound nice, check three. Are you ready?
What's up, Mike? How you doing tonight, man? Mike. What's up, man?
We are the same old Cowboys.
I don't know, though. You know what?
Maybe this year might be different, but the years before, we're the same old Cowboys. Haven't won nothing.
I agree with you on that, but see,
this year might be different. I'm not. This year might be different, but the last 25 plus years, we've been the same old Cowboys.
Okay, all right, okay. Just hear me out for a second, son. Okay, you know I have been around this planet for a lot longer than you, and I've seen a lot of things that you have yet to witness. Okay, and believe me. How you doing? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me take care of the ladies. Stacy. We got Gina Thorne. Gina C. Did I see Jessica? I didn't turn on Mike's mic. Okay. Who else did I see? I know I got Gina C, Gina Thorne. I got Stacy. Oh, Lola. Can't forget Lola. All right. So, everybody, if you flip a coin 50 times, and 50 times it comes out heads, do you know what the probability of it coming out heads or tail in the next go round is, Mike? If you flip a coin 50 times, and every 50 times it comes out heads, when you flip it again, what's the odds on whether it's going to be heads or tails?
50%.
It's 50-50 still. It doesn't matter what preceded before that, right? It's a new situation. It's all new.
That's what we hope.
No, it is. It's not hope. Oh, hold on. You know what I'm tired of? And Brian, this doesn't Brian Harding, who's our resident Washington fan. I'm sick and tired of people acting like Washington, was in the NFC Championship game. That Washington is, oh my God, Washington football team, they're great. Oh my God, Ron Rivera.
They got better defense than we do.
Okay, they were 7-9.
They got better defense than we do.
They were 7-9.
Their defense look a lot better than what we put out on the field last year.
They lost to the Giants twice.
We lost to the Giants too, so what's the difference?
We at least beat the Giants once. Okay, and guess what? How many players were missing on our team? How many?
There is no excuses.
No. Listen, you realize that
ability
Washington
is their
won
availability.
one more game than the Dallas Cowboys last year without us having a franchise quarterback.
And whose fault is that?
Shout out to Isaac on that money.
Your best ability is your availability. If Dak Prescott wasn't available, then hey.
Right, but guess what? He's going to be available this year. We got the best player in the NFC East in our quarterback, Dak Prescott. Our defense was as bad as a defense could be. And for LeVar Arrington to say, well, that offense has got to slay the dragon. How about the damn defense has to get just one or two stops? I guarantee you. In fact, I'm happy that everybody's looking at the Cowboys. And for you Giant fans.
What? Why did we get a wide receiver? Why did we get a wide receiver? Why did we get a wide receiver?
Oh, they got your. Oh, damn, he a dog though. Oh shit, he is a dog.
But wide receiver.
That's a good pick though.
Yeah. Why did they get a wide receiver? Here's what's okay, Mike. Okay, all right. Okay. You can play devil's advocate. You're gonna take the side of the Dallas Cowboys just suck, and it's the same old Cowboys, which it sounds like that's the side you're taking right now.
Well, your best ability is availability.
I agree with that, but people get hurt all the time. I mean, look at Carson Wentz. How many times has he been hurt? Dak has been hurt one time. Okay, on a freak accident. Okay, so you're putting the whole season all on Dak, that he's the one that screwed us over. Now,
Tyler Smith was out the whole season.
And Lyle Collins.
That's right.
Now, right now, they're saying that those, okay, all right.
Tristan Hill, injured.
Okay.
Y'all done to go through the list?
Stop!
Leighton Vander Esch, injured.
Situation requires is a whole lot more, and you shut your ass up.
Do I need to go? Do I need to keep going?
Okay, can I get a word in?
Because
Tyrod.
All
right.
Tyrod Crawford.
Okay, gone.
Yeah, but
he's left the building. He's no longer part of the defense.
How much did we pay that bum?
It doesn't matter what we did. Just like that coin we're flipping, okay? It don't matter. Man, I'm sick of this shit.
And we're not beating Tampa Bay week 1.
Okay,
so.
Okay. But listen, you ain't got to beat in the regular season. You got to win enough games in the regular season to get to the playoffs.
Well,
okay. All right.
No. Look at it this way. Last year we won. Oh, actually, we lost the first game last year, so I can't use that anymore.
Okay. Here
I'm about to say because if we lose the first game of the season, that better odds make it to playoffs.
Here's why you have hope. You have hope
because we're losing the first game of the season.
Okay, forget about that. No. Listen to me. Why actually what happened last year actually does have a direct effect on what happens this year. First thing I love hearing is when they say the Cowboys had a terrible draft. Okay? Because I remember in 2016, they said, oh my God, the Cowboys. They took a running back with the first round pick. You never take a running back with the first round pick. The Cowboys, they're stupid. Oh, wait, second round, you took a linebacker who may never play again. Third round pick, you took a defensive lineman. Fourth, you took you had a couple of compensatory picks. You took another defensive lineman, and you took a quarterback who can't even be a backup quarterback. The Dallas Cowboys had the worst. I think they gave us a C or a D for that draft. The only thing you took the run back too soon, but we'll give you credit for that. But everything else you did was ass. That's what they said in 2016, right? So it was interesting today when I saw this article about, let me see if I can read it to you guys. Matt, what's his name? Matt. Hold up. Matt Miller. One of these talking heads, okay? This is what he said about the Dallas Cowboys draft. I don't like it. I gave them a D. I thought they reached for I can't pronounce his name, the defensive lineman, and and Golston. Okay, Nasha Wright, I had him ranked as 315th. They drafted him at 99. Maybe my board is way off, but I felt like it was a big reach for me as they tried to find scheme fits. So he's basically said that the Dallas Cowboys draft was ass. And even on Skip and Shannon, I think they said that we were C's, that we sucked. We were terrible. What? Oh, you're wondering what that is? Oh, I got to show that because that was actually, that's DJ Metcalf. Hold up.
In the Olympics?
No, DJ Metcalf, the wide receiver for the Seattle Seahawks, tried out for the Olympic team yesterday. Yeah. And see, what's funny is
in the NFL.
Yeah, he is. But I want actually, this actually has relevance because see, what's funny is the Eagles have been trying to get a wide receiver for the last 3 years. They took Ortega-Whiteside, and the very next pick was this guy, DJ Metcalf, who tried out for the Olympic team. And I want you to watch this because when you look at DJ Metcalf here going against world-class sprinters, they look like some kids. They look like little kids out there.
Is in there as well, right alongside.
Look at him.
Mike Rogers in the middle of this full 9-lane field. And you'll see
win.
DK Metcalf.
He didn't make the team.
Lane 2.
But when you think that guy, look at the upper body on him versus all the sprinters.
Stick to your sprint. Because what I'm worried about with DK is that
small
they get away from him early and he kind of goes.
I know, but look,
tossing the
he looked like he ready to kick everybody's ass.
I'm tossing the playbook and just going to what works.
When he prevented that pick
David Wiley, what's up, David Wiley?
The Cardinals, Buda Baker. Coach Pete Carroll said that was one of the greatest plays, greatest rundowns he's ever seen. So what are we about to see here?
Look at the difference.
The thing that's crazy is he is still one of the fastest men
closer to 235
in the NFL.
25. It was a phenomenal play.
And let's just watch this. I mean, this is a freak of nature.
Everybody
here.
going over the
to
top
be
about
that tall, 235 pounds.
Usain Bolt and his like
and to move as fast as he does is
so
just
22 miles an hour
freaking
is
insane.
phenomenal on a football field. Let's see how he goes here.
Needs to be in the top 3 to go through to this afternoon's main event, or have one of the next 3 best times.
He can't panic.
He can't move
if they get away from him early.
Mike Rogers, center of your screen in lane 5, will be the one to watch. DK Metcalf, second from the far right. Second heat of the Nike men's 100.
Now, out the block, you can tell he's a lot tighter than the other guys. But out the blocks, he was holding his own. He just didn't have that kick to keep, because you're used to having that 20 and 30 yard burst. He's not used to having to carry it out there for 100 yards. But that's a big man right there. How would you like to have to tackle him?
He did not embarrass himself.
But what's funny is,
he hung with the pack.
Like I said, the Eagles were trying to get a wide receiver, and they drafted Ortega-Whiteside instead of DJ Metcalf, who was drafted next.
So
and of course,
gets the win from Mike
they ended up
Rogers
getting
and
Rhaegar this past year, and the next draft pick was
official time.
Jefferson.
Pardon me.
We get Robinson, Oyster at 10-18, Bacon at 10-19, Robinson at 10.
So let's have another look at it.
Firehouse. 10-24.
DK's on here.
Stupid motherfucker! What an idiot! What an idiot! Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me? I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid. I fire his ass. I fire his ass. I mean, how he's got to be stupid. What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him.
So the Eagles could have had DJ Metcalf. Instead, they drafted the wrong guy, and then of course the next year they messed up. So I'm just kind of think it's kind of funny. But here's the thing. Here's what's good. Because we were ass, we were quite frankly, we were fortunate.
God damn it! Can't everybody stop
hit that
for
too
10
soon.
minutes?
we were fortunate to actually have the season that we did, because we wouldn't have had the opportunity to get Micah Parsons if our draft board is as good as our Cowboys brass thinks it is. We may have gotten ourselves a defense, because I don't need my offense to have to do much more than what they did. It'd be great if they could. But if our defense just gets a little bit better, I think our defense will be better if for no other reason than we just put a fire under some guy's ass. Wouldn't you agree with that? You know, when you all of a sudden are looking around, if you are
Jalen Smith needs to go.
Jalen Smith, and you start thinking that, wait a minute, hold up.
A bum.
They drafted not one but two linebackers.
Jalen Smith's a bum.
Okay, so
how do you get drugged and be the most penalized linebacker in the NFL?
So the question is does he end up wilting under the pressure and just kind of say, okay, I'm done? Or does he step his game up? Does he get hungry? Does he get in the weight room right now and start lifting and everything else, and working on the swipe? Working on the swipe?
No.
Okay.
They need to do a 30 for 30 for Jalen Smith.
Because, see, in my mind,
Jalen Smith had over 30 penalties. And he got drugged probably even more.
Hello? You play to win.
No quality tackles.
You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports. You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any wins. You go play to win. When you start telling me it doesn't matter, then retire. Get out. Because it matters.
All right, so we at least have a different vision on defense, okay? The defense can't be worse than they were, can they, Mike? Can the defense be worse than they were?
Yeah. If Jalen Smith starting, yeah, it will be.
I don't think so, because we got the Bohemian Beast.
Yeah, but Jalen Smith they did do a 30 for 30 for Jalen.
Wilson! How you doing, man? Well, Jalen Smith might be fired.
Let's hope so.
But I'll tell you what.
That would be an improvement.
If he is starting, he'll have a short leash.
That would be an improvement.
He will have guys breathing down his neck.
That would be an improvement.
Okay. You saw Antoine Woods. He thought he had a spot. They already said.
Yeah, do the same thing for Jalen. Fire his ass. I'll fire his ass.
They fired his ass.
I would fire his ass.
Okay,
Jalen Smith. I don't care what the pay is.
Okay. I get you, Mike. I get you. You're upset.
I'm not
You're
upset.
tired of seeing him lose.
No, I'm tired of seeing Jalen Smith getting drugged, get penalized, and over here celebrating after he gets penalized. He got penalized once and celebrated.
When you look like.
That's what Jalen Smith's doing over here celebrating as he get penalized. Come on.
Okay.
You should never celebrate as you're getting penalized.
You shouldn't be celebrating that. You should be thinking about the next play. All right. But here's the big advantage for the Cowboys. The Cowboys and the Eagles, which are now best buddies now. You know we're best buddies, right? We're starting to make trades. We've got now the Giants hate us because we traded with the Eagles and they missed out on the receiver that they wanted. You know that, right? But the Eagles and the Cowboys, we have something in common. Next season, we only play 5 teams that actually had made the playoffs next year. That's pretty good. That is the lowest. Us and the Eagles have only 5 teams that we're facing that were playoff teams. Whereas some teams actually have 11. That's a lot better schedule than what it would have been had we won the division. Right or wrong? Mike McCarthy.
He's a bum.
Well, damn, you hating.
I'm not sold on Mike McCarthy.
Aaron Rodgers
was right about Mike McCarthy.
Take the money.
Who was?
Aaron Rodgers.
But what's Aaron Rodgers winning? Aaron Rodgers
they went to the playoffs every
1-3.
They went to the playoffs every year since he left. They went to the playoffs. What have we done?
Playoffs?
What have we done? They only went to the Super Bowl last year. What have we done?
Playoffs?
Come on now.
Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
I'm not the biggest fan of Aaron Rodgers, but he might have something about Mike McCarthy.
I don't know why he's so bad.
I've never been a Mike McCarthy fan.
You usually are kind of quiet. Tonight, you just kind of like, I mean, you've gone balls deep on Mike McCarthy, on Jalen Smith, on the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, damn. I guess he's coming for me next, man. Damn.
We better be New York Giants.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because y'all disappointed me.
Okay. Do I need to mute? Maybe I need to mute his mic or something. Damn. Well, here's what I think. If for no other reason, the shit that we saw on defense last year, where we had basically players that were saying the scheme was too tough, or I don't know what we're. Then you know what? Then you need to study some more.
Yeah, but
you need to study some more.
But if you have a coach that says, "What do you want to do, Johnny? Jalen, what do you want to do? Tyrod, what do you want to do?"
Regardless, if he's the boss and he has the scheme, it's appendant on you to learn it.
What do you want to do?
Instead of sitting around whining to the media. You know, if you got a problem learning, and believe me, I've had learning disabilities.
Yeah, but you're in the NFL.
You go to the coach and say, listen, I'm having a hard time understanding this. Can we do some extra work here? Can you teach me what I'm missing? Instead of saying, it is too hard.
Mike Nolan is a bum.
It's too hard. It's too complex. You got to dumb it down for me. Come on, man. Guess what? You getting paid $10 million to play 60 minutes 16 times a season.
Or 17.
Now, you telling me you can't find time to put in the work to learn the damn defense?
Lockdowns?
No, screw you.
Lockdowns?
No.
Stay-at-home orders?
You and see, don't see now you get now see, look, you done rubbed off of me, because see, this is kind of stuff that gets me pissed off, because just like always seeing Zeke Elliott, like I need a blow. God damn it, I pay you $15 million for you to play 16 games. Okay, you got 1 hour games. I need you for that 1 hour to go the whole damn game. See, this is just namdy-pamdy. Everybody look, Johnny. We know you only played. We actually made a special position for you. Okay, we put you all the way over on that side, and when the play snaps, you just stand there. Okay, and here's your trophy, buddy. And the kids have all these trophies up, and you go like, damn. He must be a phenom. No, man. Everybody gets a damn trophy these days. And because of that stuff, because they don't have to earn shit, they think everything's supposed to be handed to their ass. Oh, it's too hard. We need something simple. No, I need your ass to learn the shit and get out there and play.
They don't be asking Johnny, what do you want to do? Or Jalen Smith, what do you want to do?
So I agree. Some of that's the coach. But regardless, when I kindly come down and say, here's the defense, study it instead of spending more time doing a damn swipe. Okay?
Well then talk to Brooks then.
Brooks.
Because he's the one that
stop messing with the Hall of Fame.
He's the one that said that. Oh, I like the swipe.
Yeah, because he might not like the Cowboys, and says, yeah, he's focusing more on the swipe than actually being a good linebacker. Because the Hall
of Famer signed off on it.
No, no. I don't want to hear this stuff. That stuff is too complex. Okay, it's on you to learn the program.
All people are saying that you love Mike Nolan.
No. See, Toby.
The situation requires is a whole lot more. You shut your mother ass up.
No. You know what I hate? See, no. I'm gonna put this personally, okay? You know what pisses me off more than anything else is that guy in the damn bar who's sitting there drinking and saying, I could have been somebody, but they held me back. It was the man holding me back. Oh man, no. That drunk, that bum that's spending more damn time feeling sorry for himself and bitching and whining instead of figuring the shit out. Because you know what? Ain't nobody handed me shit. When I first started doing YouTube, what did I have to do? Kayla, can you upload this for me? She'd roll her eyes like, oh my God. Old people shouldn't be doing YouTube. I know that's what she was thinking. I know that's what she was thinking, right?
YouTube.
I don't listen. Listen. I stutter. I used to stutter. I used to not be able to talk in front of people. Okay. Instead of me sitting there crying, I wish I could do YouTube, but it's too hard. They need to make it simpler. I learned the shit. I busted my ass. I tried and error. But believe me, I failed a lot. I'm still failing. Y'all know I still failing. But you can't sit around just saying, oh, it's too hard. Well, you know what? You got to find a way, damn it. You got to do the best you can to do some shit. If you're going to sit here and say that it's somebody else's fault and not accept responsibility, you will never, ever in life get better. Period. Facts. And as long as Jalen Smith keeps being in this denial, look at the film. Hey, people who know, I'm great. God damn it, every time you got somebody right there, you touch them 3 yards before the first down, you get drugged 5 yards down the field. It's a goddamn first down, and you're celebrating and doing the stupid shit. And then complaining the defense is too hard. No, goddamn it, you didn't do your damn job.
That's the Dallas Cowboys' fault.
And I'm sick of this
because
shit.
They're anointing guys and they're giving them fully guaranteed contracts, like Jalen Smith. It's fully guaranteed. So if he gets cut this season or let him go, he's going to still get paid.
Now,
so it's really no point.
Okay. Now back to this Toby. Oh no! Wait a minute. As far as Mike McCarthy goes, you got to give him more than just one season. Okay,
yeah, but I think it was a mistake.
You have to no. Oh, hold on.
I think that was a mistake.
Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But here's the thing: the offense until Dak Prescott got hurt was doing what they were. Listen, you were averaging like 36 points a game.
We almost lost our second game because of trickery.
Yes,
we should have won the first one.
Yeah, because
of trickery.
And I'm not disputing that, but. You figured we cannot give up the ball because our defense is so sorry that we know they can't stop shit. That we know that. We have to score every single time. And when you've got that kind of pressure because you know that we ain't got no defense, you kind of have to go all out on every single drive. Basically, we just can't punt. And that we were literally at that point. We just can't punt. We might as well give up the ball right here, right now, because the defense is just going to let them score anyway. At least we have a chance if we get the first point. You got to say the offense is okay. Mike McCarthy is not a defensive guy. It's kind of like, I can barbecue. I can cook real good steaks and stuff. But if you ask me to make some ceviche, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with some ceviche. I can probably make some ceviche, but it ain't going to be good as somebody who does ceviche all the time, right? So now they got somebody who really knows how to do ceviche. Mike Nolan, well, I had hopes. Listening to Demario Davis, Demario said, hey, you got a good one. Maybe he was just a better position coach than as a defensive coordinator. He wasn't good as a head coach. But he also too was thrown into a rough situation. They didn't have OTAs.
Whose fault is that?
That's the NFL.
Come on now.
Okay. That's a reason why it was difficult. And you were trying to do too much. That was his mistake of trying to change a whole lot of things. Right. And here's the other part of it too. You broke down old players that were on the PUP list in the shortened training camp. So Don Terry Poe, who couldn't practice, and you only had 14 practices, he's got to play. Right. But who else did he got? He got Tyrone Crawford, who's got old granny hips. Seriously.
That bomb.
You didn't have players there either. You didn't exactly have the cream of the crop. You had a whole bunch of rookies. Tristan Hill, actually, for the 5 games played. Eddie.
I'm still not sold on Tristan Hill. I think you give him this year and then play good.
So there's a whole lot of things. It's almost like there's that movie, The Perfect Storm, We literally had the perfect storm of making the worst defense in the NFL. We had a defensive coordinator that came in that wanted to change the system and make it a hybrid. Okay? That's the first problem. Second problem is you had no OTAs and opportunities to work with the players other than 10 days of conditioning and 14 practices. So you had that. Then you ended up bringing in, Gerald McCoy, who gets hurt the first practice. You end up bringing in Dontari Poe, whose fat ass couldn't even do anything. You ended up having Clinton Dix as a safety, and then you realize he's not any good. Well, and then you figure, we got Darryl Worley. I'm sorry, Darryl Worley is not a starting safety.
Clinton Dix is more about running his mouth.
Well, that may be the case.
He ran his mouth.
It's not like you looked and said, we got, Khalil Mack over there, we failed. So you had all of these things coming together at the same time, and you had a coach who wasn't a guy that would get in your face. And you basically had the players. Oh. You have the players. And this partially is Jerry Jones' fault because, of course, he looks at Jalen Smith and says he's a cornerstone piece.
Yeah, and he has guaranteed contract.
And so he's allowed to think that he is the shit, He is the Cowboys,
and the Dallas Cowboys
man of the year and everything else. So he figures he walks on water.
And the Dallas Cowboys and when you coaches too.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Mike McCarthy is not going to be the one to get up to your face. He's going to toe the company line. He ain't going to get into a player's face and holler, carrying on when they're acting a fool, just like.
I can guarantee you, he's not going to be doing that. Jalen Smith right now. I wish somebody would interview Jalen Smith right now. I'd really like to know where his head is right now, seeing this. Okay, is he still telling people to watch the film?
You have to ask him that question.
Remember when the running room gave up the middle of the last season? Remember when the D was caught walking on the field? Should I continue? I agree. Hey, I agree with you 100%.
Shout out to you, buddy.
For me, more than anything else, I looked at the body language of the players on the field because I was always taught you get 11 hats to the ball. And it looked like anytime somebody was engaged with the tackle to make a tackle, everybody else is standing around. But see, that's your opportunity to punish the guy.
Yeah, but
that's your opportunity to knock the ball out.
But the players weren't sold with what Mike McCarthy was.
But see, you know what? But at that point, that's where you're supposed to be playing for the star. That's when you're supposed to be playing for your brothers.
But if you're like Jalen Smith and you got a guaranteed contract, I don't care.
No.
I'm going to get paid regardless.
See, my thing was when I saw like Xavier Woods lead blocking for Washington going downfield and just not even know, look, running away from the ball carrier, not even knowing where they are. That's when I just say, you know what? If I got to get somebody out the damn stands, they ain't going to do any worse than that. Sit your ass down and make a, let them know. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. Especially after you say some bullshit like, nobody gives 100%. Could you imagine if Jimmy Johnson had been the coach and a player said some shit like that?
No, someone said,
Eddie, what is your question for me?
If the owner's not mad, why should I be mad? I was like,
oh, Eddie, I just said
if the owner is not mad, why should I be mad?
This year, Jones snatched the draft pick card from Jason Garrett's hand. Was epic. Wonder who he had in mind to pick. Yeah, it's a hybrid, all right, for the other teams to score points against the running. Yeah, there you go. Shout out to you on that one. Andy Reid game plan for Holmes skill set. Golston. That's the other point right there. That too many times the Cowboys have always made that mistake is they say, this is what we do. We don't care that you're great doing that. You got to learn this. And it's kind of like the shit you've been doing ain't been working, so why are you sticking to that? We couldn't even blitz. Right. Basically, we couldn't tackle. We couldn't blitz. We couldn't chase anybody. We couldn't intercept the. It was just like the perfect storm of just ineptitude. Mark, remember most of the teams that made the playoffs will. Yes, I agree. Yes, brethren, that is true. But we do know one thing. Atlanta will still be ass, and we still face them. We know that probably New Orleans will probably be one of those teams that made the playoffs that won't this year. Tampa Bay may be one of those teams that comes back down to earth. How about that one? And maybe Carolina gets better and they step up there. I look at the New York Giants and I say, they got a whole bunch of wide receivers, but they still have Danny Dimes throwing to them. I'm really not sold on that team being great. I'm not sold on the Eagles being anything this year. I could be wrong.
No, the Eagles are going to be trash.
I could be wrong.
It's going to be Dallas and Washington.
I believe that Washington benefited from having that easier schedule last year. So,
but they still got good defense.
As much as everybody's on that bandwagon, Washington will probably be one of those teams that doesn't make the playoffs because, yes, their defense was ranked high. But when you think about the 49ers offense, you think about the Cincinnati Bengals offense, you think about the Cowboys offense without Dak, you think about the Eagles offense, you think about the Giants offense, that's half of their games right there. You're talking about teams, 49ers too. You're talking about teams that couldn't score against anybody. So was it that Washington's defense was so great? Or they were just playing ass teams? Did somebody say something about the New York Giants, Sarah Rashid? Please play that video. Man, you missed it before. Oh, man. See, you're nuts, Eddie. So then let me ask you a real question then, Mike. Okay. What do you think the Cowboys are going to do this year?
I mean, they're going to improve, I hope. Let's hope.
Your honest opinion, do you think they have a chance to win the division?
Depending on how good Washington's defense is, we have a chance.
It's not really their defense. The question is will he get any offense?
Let's hope.
Okay. But you agree that Mike Nolan was not the right guy for the job?
Mike Nolan was. I never liked Mike Nolan from day one.
Okay. Do you think Dan Quinn is a better coach?
I mean, he went to 3 Super Bowls, but let's see. Prove it to me.
Okay.
Prove it to me.
All right.
This season, prove it.
Let me ask you this. Okay. All right. Okay. We're making progress here.
Mike McCarthy.
Does he seem like he's in charge? Does he seem like the guy who is going to be in a guy's face and say, "Sit your ass down"? You don't think so?
He gonna be
to me.
No. He gonna do like all the other ones did, and just follow the company line. Because remember when our guy Chris Richard started going above and beyond, they had me with him, sat him down, and said, "Hey, tone it down."
Well, here's
and they're probably gonna do the same thing. Mike McCarthy. I feel that they're gonna do the same with him.
All right, if we take Chris Richard, part of the problem with Chris Richard was he still had Rod Martinelli as the defensive coordinator. Okay, he became the scapegoat on a defense that had gotten old as far as philosophy. We're still running the Tampa 2 basic defense. I still believe of a bend don't break of Rod Martinelli.
I still believe that they're not gonna let him go off the hand.
I see differently because no.
You know how Jerry Jones is.
What they didn't do for Chris Richard has a prototypical type of defenders and players and things. We didn't go out there and get players that fit what Chris Richard was trying to do. This defense, they went out and they did completely opposite of what the Cowboys did. Getting Bohannon would have never happened without Dan Quinn being here. They've never drafted a nose tackle.
Yeah, but he has that length.
Never. No, listen.
He has the length. 6'4". That's the length that they like. He has the length.
Not only that, but see, no. See, what you understand, that you don't seem to understand is they didn't have a knowledge on defense where they just figure a defensive tackle is a defensive tackle. You can put him outside. It doesn't matter. He's just a defensive lineman. Dan Quinn understands, no, dog. You need a beast in the middle. That was not a Jerry Jones pick. That was a Dan Quinn influence. He said, basically, screw the shit you got in your spice cabinet. I need my own herbs and spices to cook this dinner. And they look like they're wiping the slate clean. You start thinking about all the guys that are gone: Antoine Woods, Sean Lee, Tyrone Crawford, probably Jalen Smith, and Van Der Esch will be soon out the door. Woozy is gone. You drafted a cornerback in the second round. So now you got 2 young cornerbacks that are right there. And then what did they do? They brought in a whole bunch of, like Keith Urban and guys that are a different build and a different mold, but fit a scheme and an image that Dan Quinn's going to do. And I can guarantee you Dan Quinn's not going to go to the players and say, what do you enjoy doing?
Of course he's not.
He's going to go ahead and say, this is what I need you to do. We're going to have a rotation. We're going to be fast and aggressive. We're going to hit you. We're going to throw wave after wave of people in here. And we're not going to take a whole bunch of bullshit. Seattle, their players talk some shit. Not to the coaches like our players did last year. They talk shit to the other team. And they backed it up. So I have hope that the defense will be better than what it was last year, just because of having Dan Quinn, who at least has a plan. My son is right. Travis says, you're right. Is it September yet? I'm so pumped for the season. You and me both. What's up, Gina? Oh, Miss Jackie. Hey, Miss Jackie. We can hope, Eddie. The thing I love, though, for the most part, is the expectations aren't there for the Cowboys. Because whenever we have expectations on the Cowboys, it seems like they never hold up to it. Dorsey, Mark, I'm feeling Dan Quinn. Listen, for the time they drafted a nose tackle, I was like, I love you, Dan Quinn. Can I give you a hug? Okay, seriously. To me, that was a big change. Sheila Neal. Difference is Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas as their safeties. Well, Cam Chancellor and Earl Thomas didn't become those guys until they got into that system. Now, who's to say that Dan Quinn evolves this defense? Because, see, here's what I think is going to happen with this defense. I think the Cowboys recognize a couple of things. One, they can't stop the run, which is why you get the big guy in the middle. That's why you have a Gallimore. That's why you have a Tristan Hill. That's why you have a Keith Urban. You have guys that can move in the defensive line, that can put pressure, that can go ahead and do run blitzes, okay? That can get penetration into the second level. Guys that will take care of their gap assignments, okay? Something that did not happen last year. Second thing is you've got athletic. Whoa! Go Cowboys, go! Damn. Thank you very much for that super chat. Wow, that's huge. Russell Maryland was the last. And think about it. Last time the team was really good in playoffs, right? Russell Maryland. No heart on your D. Oh, Lordy.
Amen to that.
Look at this mother humper.
It wasn't any heart last year.
It's amazing how Washington fans, after all these years, are now just all over the place, just spouting their mouth out.
They have a good defense.
Just spouting, you know what?
The defense is actually really good. I'll give them credit. Our defense was ass last year.
Oh, Lordy. But you know what's going to happen to the Washington football team come next year? They're going to do just what Washington does. That's where the Washington football team will be next year, on the scrap heap. I know, Gina, what they're saying. I never know which Gina Thorne. We got Gina Thorne and Gina C. Okay. Anyway, I know the difference. Mika will destroy Fitzmagic, Mark. But see, David, and see, here's the thing. In the NFL, what position matters the most in the NFL? Am I talking to myself? What position matters the most in the NFL? Quarterback. Do we believe that Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to be great? That he is going to be at year 17 better than he's ever been? I don't believe it. One other thing here before we keep going. I actually have to give a shout out to Chris Berman. Chris Berman, who is 66 years old, they have renewed his contract for ESPN to be host of Prime Time NFL. And so I thought I'd bring back a highlight of Chris Berman because, you know, we're looking at greatness here.
When I'm doing TV and I got 18, God damn it, can't everybody stop for 10 minutes? I mean, everybody seems that's the only, everybody can we stick, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's not that much to ask. Is that when everybody has to move when I'm trying to concentrate? Jesus.
And you guys thought I was
I love this red.
I mean, it's so rude. I can't believe it. It's so goddamn rude. Just, why does everyone all of a sudden have to move? I've had 2 fucking hours to move around. Wait 10 minutes. Jesus. Sorry to explode by that, but it's like no one's ever worked on TV here before. Jesus. Sunken under the kid. What the fuck do they think I'm doing? I actually can't believe what I just saw.
Not now.
It's like no one here has worked on TV before. Now hear a dial tone.
Oh, shit. Has he got a beer?
And there were 7 people, though. I mean, Jesus. We need to use the studio for 15 fucking minutes. Just everybody, you know.
What's that?
Yeah.
When I'm doing TV and I got 18,
so,
God damn it.
They just re-upped that guy who now is older. He's the old guy telling you to get the fuck off my lawn. Whoo, boy. It gives me hope. It gives me hope. Berman is crazy. Connor Williams, Tyler Badish. That's the other thing too. Okay, I know you're upset about Tyron Smith and Lyle Collins, but at least we found Tyler Badish. He's really good at center. He'll get better now that his second year. I dare say that Terrence Steele. No, don't cuss me out. Don't cuss me out. I'm not saying that we want him to be a starter, but with the 13 games that he got behind him, he did get a little bit better. It's not like we're going to your boy. Damn, what's his name? He's still in the league. Oh, man. Gave up the 7 sacks to Atlanta. Oh, God.
Oh, he plays for the Colts, too.
Damn.
I know you're talking about he plays for the Colts right now.
You want to forget him because you want to forget that, but he's not that bad.
What was it? Is it
God
something green? Something green. Something green. I forgot, I forgot his first name, but it's green. It's something green.
God,
it's something green. It's something green.
Crazy.
His last name is Green.
Chaz Green. Yeah. Thank you, the Reaper. Man, yeah, you want to forget that?
I mean, no, it was 6, not 7. Because someone came in relief and they got another sack on Dak.
All right.
So it was only 6.
Green.
But the gentleman got paid for those 7 sacks with New England. I think he won a Super Bowl with them too.
Chaz Green. Okay.
Yeah, his last name's Green.
At least he's not that bad. Now they say Lyle Collins. Now the Cowboys they restructured Tyron Smith, so they had faith in him. Now maybe it's wrong faith, but at least our offense.
Green can't be that bad. He still got a job.
There's not a lot of tackles out there. Okay,
I'm gonna say though, if
he's done the NFL tour.
If you bad, you still playing NFL. You gotta be worth something. As bad as he is.
Eddie B. Terrence still isn't as good as me. He signed Chaz Green. Come on, man. Come on.
Chaz Green 2.0.
Collins is shady.
Chaz Green 2.0.
Good night, William Taylor. Appreciate you being here, man. But I mean, you got to hold on 6 more minutes because we're giving away a Joe Barty. Come on, man. Who is going to the Falcons Cowboys game this season to see the Cowboys squad? Oh, Lordy. I say, you know what? They always come back around. You know that? Just when you think that the trolls are gone, Brethren.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
We're beating the Falcons this year. That's one game I could be certain we're going to win this year. Even though we almost lost some last year because of trickery.
Well,
it was just the perfect storm at the end of the game with that onside kick. The perfect storm.
Good night.
The perfect storm.
Fenner?
With the onside kick.
How much dead money would it be to cut Jalen Smith?
The rest of his contract, $9 million.
It would be basically it's $9.8 million.
Oh no.
So whether you keep him or get rid of him, it's $9.8 million right now.
Unless you can find someone to trade for him, a ham sandwich for him.
Right. So,
take off our books.
You nothing else. You hold on to him for depth. Who's covering Pitts? Okay. Yeah, but the question is who's stopping it with their defense? Nobody. Isaac, do I get a shot glass? No, you didn't. The shot glasses are if you are a channel member. Yeah, that means you got the little icon and stuff on there for those channel memberships. Alan Williams, isn't it funny that a Falcon fan would actually have some nerve to actually show his face?
Of course.
When you had the most epic collapses in the NFL history. I'm just saying, Mika Sandusky, okay. Chris is a great guy. Don't ignore me. You guys traded with the enemy. What? Are you up cruising? Are you upset about us trading with the Eagles? Did that bother you? I'm sorry.
What? Why did we get a wide receiver?
Hey, y'all talk to the Eagles too, so come on now. I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all talk to the Eagles too. Y'all are about to trade with them too, so just stop. Just stop with that mass cruising.
Oh, they got your. Oh, damn, he a dog though. Oh shit, he is a dog. That's a good pick though.
Oh, I gotta love it. Jet in the house. Sheila Deal. Oh, Sheila. Did I get you earlier, Sheila? And brethren, guess what? This will be another year that your team will still not have a Super Bowl trophy. Would you like to buy a Joe Barty that may be as close to a Super Bowl trophy that you'll ever get?
Went to the Super Bowl.
Okay. Because Atlanta ain't going to a Super Bowl. It may be 25 years for us, but guess what? At least we have 5 on it, okay? We got 5 of those rings. Get back to me when you get at least one. Poor Rashid, brethren, hey, but we're not a choking team. It's just business. This will be the Cowboys. Okay. Hilarious. Why did we get a wide receiver? Oh, man. I'm buying a Micah Parsons jersey. If we get a great nose tackle, get them from the Pac-12, Oregon, Washington, etc. Okay. Parsons can't cover and Cox can't stop the run. Well, it's kind of funny how I will take it like this. Until they get out there on the field, I've seen lots of guys that could play in college, Heisman Trophy winners and things. Guys they said can't miss. They get out in the NFL and can't do shit. And I've seen guys like, like Dak Prescott that say, he's like Tim Tebow with a slightly better arm, or he should be a tight end, or he'll never make it as a starting quarterback in the NFL. Somehow become the highest paid guaranteed quarterback in the NFL. So until you see them on the field, you don't know shit. And I don't care if it's you sitting behind your computer or these talking heads out here. Nobody fucking knows. They don't.
Hey, Dak Prescott was runner-up.
They don't.
Was runner-up for Heisman.
True.
He didn't win it, but he was runner-up that year.
Here's an interesting statistic for you. Here's an interesting thing. If they all knew what they were talking about, you would think that every first-round pick would end up being a Hall of Famer, right? Right?
A handful of them are. Just a handful.
There are more undrafted free agents in the Hall of Fame than there are number one picks. That's a fact.
Number 88.
Yeah.
It was undrafted.
There's more Hall of Famers that were undrafted than number one picks that have made it. It's the truth.
So you're saying Tony Romo has a chance?
No.
He was undrafted.
Tony Romo is the numbers. How would Tony? I mean, you got Big Ben, you got Aaron Rodgers, you got Tom Brady, you got Peyton Manning.
Well, Peyton Manning already made it.
And you have
Peyton Manning already made it. He's going in this year.
But I'm saying that. But that's the era that he's there. I mean, and you got even Eli.
Eli deserves to go in because he got 2 Super Bowl wins.
But I'm not sure. With right there, that's 5 for one era. No. Did I say Tom Brady? Yeah, and Tom Brady.
Brady's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Right, but you're not going to have 7 quarterbacks in the same era. No, it's not going to happen.
He'll make
now,
it.
Maybe as a broadcaster, because Chris Berman's in there.
He deserves
as a broadcaster.
He deserves as a broadcaster to go in.
10 minutes?
I give him that one. As a player, hell no.
Everybody, can we stick? Jesus Christ.
He's actually a really good broadcaster.
It's not that much to ask. Is that when everybody has to move when I'm trying to concentrate? Jesus.
And you guys thought I was a pain in the ass.
I mean, it's so rude. I can't believe it. It's so goddamn rude.
Oh, cruising. You know
Why
what?
Is everyone all of a sudden?
If you want to keep dropping super chats to try and insult the Cowboys, I'm okay.
Jesus. I'm sorry to explode my guy, but it's like no one's ever worked on TV here before.
All right. You ready to do this drawing?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Mike's going to do the drawing. Mike. Who? It must be a Washington, a Giant, or an Eagle fan. Who is it?
No.
Oh, fuck no.
He won too. That was our random too.
Oh, God damn. I'm sick of this shit. Cruising 26.
Oh, come on now.
Cruising 26 wins a Joe Barty. God damn it. Damn. Cruising. Email me at cowboysmark94
We'll get it out tomorrow.
at Gmail.
The sooner you email us, the more likelihood it's going to get out tomorrow.
Fuck. Damn.
What? Why did we get a wide receiver? Why did we get a wide receiver? Why did we get a wide receiver?
Oh, they got Joe. Oh, damn, he a dog though. Oh shit, he is a dog.
But wide receiver.
That's a good pick though.
Damn. Cruising. Email us. Thanks for the super chat. And let me grab one of the ladies. Okay. That didn't come out quite right. Okay. Let me grab one of the drawings for the ladies. Okay. And yes, Joseph, it's been hard. I've been all over the place. I will get you all of the emails so you can take care of the ladies here. I think at this point, it's basically, I just need to send you all of the ladies' emails so that way they all get some. Okay, and tonight's winner is Sheila Neal. I saw Sheila Neal. What? Sheila. Oh,
Young.
Sheila. Okay.
No, Young's comment was hilarious.
What did Young say?
About all Giant fans.
Okay, Sheila Neal. Email. Actually, here. Wait a minute. Sheila Neal, Stephanie Bates, always a lady, Emily Ann, Kathy Green, and Gina C. All email me. Actually, Yeah, all email me with your email address so I can pass it on to Joseph Heatherly so you can get your jewelry from Joseph Heatherly's wife on Etsy, as well as get a discount on any other merchandise. You're in trouble. Just how are you in trouble? I'm the one who hasn't gotten the damn stuff done. Listen, look, I just gave you the list. I just gave you the whole list there. Okay, brethren, what do you just copy and paste the same comment 50 times? You know what?
Situation requires is a whole lot more. And you shut your mother ass
Gina
up.
C, you're one of those winners too. I just have. I've got them all here.
Whoa. Cruz is like, hold up, I won something.
Is he in there? I haven't seen him.
He just commented, hold up, I just won something.
Cruising. Yes. You've won a Joe Barty.
Oh, if I won something.
Do they make poop emoji stickers?
I'm sure they do.
That's what we need to do. Is we need to put a poop emoji right on there.
I think that's all Matt. They might have them at Target if you buy them.
There you go. We'll put a poop emoji on it.
If you buy the whole emoji stickers, they probably
Congratulations, cruising for a bruising. You are a winner tonight. Shut the door or old school frigate. Okay. Congratulations, Gina and the ladies. Alan Williams will be live. So yes, Joseph, let your wife know you're not the one to be in the doghouse. That would be me. Maya's like, Mark. Okay. I have them all here. I just haven't gotten their emails. I've been a little bit busy. Yesterday was Mother's Day. My mother-in-law's been in the hospital. I've had to go on the road and take care of a couple of jobs and everything. You're making excuses. Yeah. Take Cowboys. So, Maya, we do have lots of winners right here. I just have to get you their information.
On the road last week.
Yeah, we did. We had two. Right.
You had to change the.
But I tell you what, though, you realize we went.
Oh no, he did it.
Yes, I paused it. Sweet. What do you paused what? You paused it for what?
Probably to see when we melted down.
Oh man. Please play that soundtrack more. Sincerely, Sanjay. Which track are you talking about, Eddie? Are you talking about?
I fire Howie. Fucking fire the motherfucker. Stupid motherfucker. What an idiot. What an idiot. Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me? I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid. I fire his ass. I fire his ass. I mean, Howie's got to be stupid. What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him. You.
All right, so I guess you got anything else to add? So, in your mind, this year won't be the year?
Well, we're not going to the Super Bowl, but I think we'll make the playoffs. I got hope. I can say confidently we'll make the playoffs. Confidently. No.
Well, here's where listen, sometimes you need things to kind of fall in line to help you out. Okay? Think about, New Orleans without Drew Brees. That's going to hurt them. Right or wrong. Okay?
They got red tape.
Right now, who knows what's going to happen in Green Bay? I know that it seems like maybe they're going to try and patch it up, but,
I think he's just doing that because what's his name did that and got his money. Russell Wilson got his money after he carried on, because of the misses. I think than anything else.
But do we think Seattle's going to be a great team?
No, but Wilson,
Seattle's defense has been terrible.
Russell Wilson got his money, so I can't blame him.
Get
your money.
Tampa Bay. I know Tampa Bay brought everybody back, but there's always the Super Bowl hangover.
I think before Tom Brady retires. No. Listen to this one. Before Tom Brady retires, they're going to do New England versus Tampa Bay before he officially retires. That's who's going to be the better of the two.
Actually,
I think that's going to happen before he retires.
Well,
officially,
you had
so that's a possibility. I don't
Peter
think
King, who seems to think that the Cowboys versus Tampa will be the season opener, or Tampa Bay versus the Bills, which would be intriguing because, of course, the Cowboys are always the biggest draw, and to have that as the opener to see how Dak Prescott's healing is. But I think actually Tampa Bay versus New England would be the one that would have all the storylines. I think they're going to have
that for the Super Bowl before he retires. The NFL will make that happen because that's a big draw.
But no, think about it though. Do you know how much of a smack on Bill Belichick it would be to have to play Tampa Bay, the quarterback that you gave up on who just won the Super Bowl? It'd be like, fuck.
They would have done it this year, but I think all the mess that was going on in the world has stopped that from happening. I think that's going to happen before he retires in the Super Bowl. To see which.
There's no reason to watch sports if you don't believe your team's winning the Super Bowl.
I'll still watch. I'll still watch. I put a few dollars on them. Hey, they win. I make some money.
Well, I'm gonna watch them all the time, regardless. All right, it's time to get your shot glasses ready. But remember this, though.
You play to win the game.
That's right.
Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports. You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any wins. You go play to win. When you start telling me it doesn't matter, then retire. Get out.
Get out.
Because it matters.
All right. Now, I have to add some more people on the video. I did not have time tonight. I've been a little busy. Sorry. What? Say what? What?
Oh.
Danny, what's happening, Danny?
I can't do it.
right, everybody. I appreciate everybody being here. Congratulations to Cruisin', who is getting the Joe Barty. But it's time to turn off the lights. This party is almost over. But Wednesday night, we'll do a schedule released live stream Wednesday night. Jeez, oh flip. Wake up, Mark. Okay. That being said, turn out the lights. This party's over.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.